Yo, what's up? This is No Cap Boxing slash Neutral Corner. This is episode 32. We in the building. Had a big fight. I'm Cool Breeze, by the way.
Razor Rod.
Man, jeez, man.
We're gonna
Man,
talk, we're gonna talk about it. It was a good one. It was a good one. Uh we looking for Big Barrett, cause what he said was Ryan and Ford. They ain't go down that way, not at all.
Not even close. Ryan went down in round two. I missed it too.
Oh yeah, he dropped him in round two.
oh,
A
you
good
missed the round two knockout?
Yeah, I missed it, but I saw the replays.
good
I,
setup.
I didn't get to see it live, man. I didn't get to enjoy it.
You breaking up a
You
little bit.
know, while it was happening. I saw like
Yeah.
I had to mess around. Damn.
Then cause
I started
you
at
started
round
breaking up
four.
at round four. You started on round four.
My connection was bad. Just like
Yeah.
yeah.
Just yeah,
Let me
like
see.
it
I'm
is.
gonna see if I can adjust it.
Yeah, your connection was kind of messed up, but you say you started on round four. Yeah, you getting it back. You getting it back. Yo, Tank. The game plan for that fight was smart. I like how he kept ducking every time he threw a punch. Right, you seen all them hooks that Ryan kept trying to. Them Jones was going overhead, overhead. He kept throwing them Jones overhead. Tank kept ducking in, like he'd throw a punch, then he'd duck down, and like all them hooks, Ryan could not connect them Jones. He ain't connect not one good, one good hook. Like he connects some, he hit him with some shit, but it was like part of Tank glove still blocked that joint. Yo,
Who
good.
who did better? Rolly did better than Ryan Garcia?
No, because Ryan got more impatient and he would try to push Tank up on the ropes and get his shit off. Like he would definitely get his man off on Ryan, throw a little four punch flurries. It would remind you of when De La Hoya was fighting Floyd Mayweather. He would
Yeah.
like flurries all on the ropes real quick to make it look like something, but it'd be like child's play. Only difference is Ryan would land those right hooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he did it
Yeah.
like three times in a row, and every time it'd be over. Gervonta be like, "Stop playing with me, dog." Like push him off. Then trying to be punching all in the clinch and all that, trying to manhandle him. Yo, Gervonta was like, "Stop playing with me." Then in that second round, that shit was like, whoop, whoop, lady, bro. Like, I told you, stop playing with me, dog. Yo, my God.
Pretty
I,
much.
I knew that I knew that chin was not like built for Tank's power. The chin was not their body's not built for Tank's power.
I mean, at this point, what chin is in 35?
Yeah.
Who is in 35?
I think I actually want
Yeah.
to see Bernard Hopkins and Tank fight
No.
from
Yeah.
that press conference.
What's the weigh-in when he grabbed his arm though?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
weigh-in. That's what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, he grabbed his arm. Tank was like, yo, don't touch me. Turned around like yo,
Yeah,
that was crazy.
that
I don't know why Bernard did that. Like he was on some
that's
nut
a
shit.
violation. Yeah, you're not
He was
supposed.
on some nut shit.
You're a
Like
promoter for Ryan. Don't touch Tank.
he
You have
like
no
no
business.
and then Tank say he about that life or something. He said I'm really about that. He said son. Tank said he said like well, come on Bernard, like you gotta
No,
chill, bro. Like you grab. He said he was Bernard was grabbing him trying to bring him over to him. Like he was trying to talk to him. Like he's in the middle of a face off. Like where we do
yeah,
that at?
they're trying to grab
You supposed to be
attention.
yeah like. But you said you didn't see this from the fourth. So the first round, I'm gonna tell you like Ryan like C's was just saying, Ryan was throwing his little flurries. He was throwing them joints. He was throwing them, but like a lot of they wasn't all connecting, but he was connecting a little bit of them joints, a little bit. And then like he got too like I think he got too excited because it would have been it probably like heading to like a chess match, like a kind of like a boring fight. But Tank was just filling them out, especially that first round. The first round you just I mean measuring your punches, filling each other out. So I'm like, so Ryan like, no, I'm gonna get the excitement, I'm gonna get the crowd start going, Ryan starts swinging. I'm gonna start it. Yeah, Ryan, you know what I mean? Because we know everybody say Tank lose the beginning rounds, like Tank a slow
Yeah.
starter or whatever. So I guess Ryan was taking advantage of it, but he took too much advantage of it. He kept, and I smelled it coming. I said, okay, he gonna keep going in like that, and like Tank is about to counter that shit. I seen it, yo. I swear I said it before it happened. I said he not. That's the same shit Rolly did, but Ryan started a little too early. Ryan started early and he got hyped, like, oh, I'm getting him. So he got too anxious, he got too excited, and he
So
kept going for that. And then Tank did what he did, followed up, easy setup. He set himself up. That wasn't no. You can't even say Tank. It was a setup punch, but Tank, we all seen it coming. Ryan Garcia set himself up. He set himself up for that punch. That second jump to the body.
I didn't think that was a punch that would have ended the fight. Shall I say? You could tell Ryan like 2 rounds before that, Ryan was already breathing out his mouth. We all know what that means. You know what I mean?
yeah,
In his
yeah.
mouth, he was breathing. You know what I mean? We all know what that means. So, and Tank had already started the assault on the body, bro. He started ripping at him. It was one joint where he like jabbed him. And Ryan, this was after the knockout. He like jabbed him, and Ryan like curled up and left all his body exposed. And he was able to give him 2 nice blows, like 2, 3, and 4, like a 3 and a 4 punch,
Yeah.
right to the body, bro. Boom, and John. It just looked like it hurt. It's painful,
Yeah,
man.
they started paying off.
He was already tired breathing out his mouth. That thing crazy. Then he
Yep,
did it.
and couldn't breathe. He was breathing out his mouth. The blood was coming out his nose.
Yeah, he had a bloody nose from that first knockdown. I think that what made his nose get bloody. That punch that knocked him down the first time. It's
Yeah, well,
crazy.
all them empanadas and shit was down there waiting for him.
Yeah, being too pretty. Too
Tacos
pretty.
and tacos and shit was down there waiting for him, man. Where's Beard at? My God, he said 4. Ooh, ooh. Yo, yo,
that
yo.
that
Did you
yeah.
watch? Did you watch it with him last night?
No, I
he was
watched that joint. I was crib. I watched that joint. I I watched that joint by myself. I was by myself watching that joint. Uh, Ryan Garcia didn't really. He really lost. Like even around into the beginning rounds, like Tank kind of pulled them joints off too. Because if it wasn't for that, all right. So Ryan was doing good that second round until Tank got that knockdown. So we get Tank that round two, that second round. That first round could have went either way because nobody wasn't really connecting. But I can see how they could get Ryan that first round because he was more active. Throwing, he probably threw more, but nothing wasn't really accuracy. Wasn't no good accuracy in that round. The third round,
now.
him.
I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little annoyed that like listening to those announcers. I don't know, like were those the zones announcers or something? Because it seemed like whoever was announcing that fight, it seemed like every time Ryan threw a hit, oh, Ryan connected with the left, Ryan connected with the right.
Was
But I'm like, damn, Tank just hit him like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he was
And Tank,
connecting. He
go
was
ahead.
connecting. Ryan was connecting. Ryan was hitting Tank with some stuff,
Yeah, yeah, but
but at the
they were
same,
ignoring the ones Tank was hitting back with.
I mean, if the fight would have went 12 rounds and it was a little more competitive than it was, they'd have had Tank losing.
No, see, I don't think that though. I think if it would have went 12 rounds, they still would have gave Tank that fight
It
because
was
Tank
3 judges.
was. I think Tank was beating Ryan to the jab. That
So
was supposed to be one of Ryan's game plan was the jab.
Listen, it was around. It was 3 judges that judged the fight. They had the fight 8-10.
Yeah.
They had to fight 8-10 before Gervonta even knocked Ryan out the second round. So when he knocked him out, that just made the fight even, bro. It ain't even give him the. If he ain't in that fight, bro, and they had took that draw the 12 rounds,
That,
bro, it have did him dirty in that draw.
yeah, I was. Yeah, it looked like
Six was
like
in, bro.
someone had like 58,
It was
56.
the video. I'm gonna send it to you. Blue Buzz Sports. He covered it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think somebody had a 58, 56, and I was like, oh, 58, 56.
Yeah, it was crazy. Something
It means
stupid.
you only like the only reason that he hate is 58, 56 is because you only gave him that second round.
Mm.
Yo, they
Mm.
yeah, it was a crazy job, bro.
So I seen something else where it was talking a big panel where it had Tank's trainer is trainer of the year. We're not even halfway through the year yet. They're talking about should be trainer of the year for 2023 already.
Why?
Oh, Tank Strainer. Derek James, man, you still got. They wild.
Tank's trainer only got that. He only got Tank, right?
Are they just hype? I can't remember. I guess
I mean,
so.
he got those two Garcia fights this year, but the year just started.
Right. Yeah,
So
that's
what's next for Garcia?
Yeah, I was saying he
Garcia,
going up to 140, right? I think he's going up to 140. That's what they talking. Tio.
Where he going to Teofimo?
Tank, Tank and
yeah,
Tio. He say he want to go to 140 and fight all the top guys up
hey,
there.
is Rolly? What's Rolly at? Is Rolly 140? Maybe
Rolly
Rolly.
said he trying to get his belt and then he want to tank again. That's what Rolly's talking about.
Rolly said he wanted to fight Errol Spence too. That dude's a little delusional.
He already be sounding punch drunk, so I don't even know what to
Yeah,
believe.
he
Yeah.
got a list. He got that crazy list.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Josh
So,
Teller, Josh Teller and
just yeah, that's
T.O.
the TO. Yeah,
Everybody that's the top guys at 140. I feel as though if he move to 140, he got to get a big fight as soon as he get up there.
Ryan
I think
Garcia. This is look. I
Tank
think,
shouldn't go backwards. His next fight should be another big joint. He shouldn't go backwards. He got to get
but
another name.
at 140, I think 140 is a little tougher head to toe, top to bottom than 135. And let me tell you why. You got Gary Antoine Russell, who's a rough fighter. Then you got Regis Prograis. He's a rough and tumble. These are like Marvin Hagler fighters. You're fighting like Marvin Hagler. And then Josh Taylor. He's gonna stand in the mix with you. So you don't got
So
like the
you don't think Ryan got a shot with them guys?
these aren't pretty. Like these dudes don't make the fights look pretty. I don't think Ryan's
Man.
gonna be. I don't got him.
But one
Yeah,
thing I about Ryan, it ain't like he the most technical sound boxer out here. He really just a fast, powerful fighter. So like
yeah,
he's looking to knock you out any chance he get. He don't lead with a jab. He don't create distance with a jab. He don't measure his punches and none of that. He just try to get close enough to you where he can strike, and he strikes. And some going to hit you, and you know what I mean. Whatever don't, he gonna try to come back with another one. He's not
yeah.
really a volume puncher. Um,
See, and he got speed. That's speed, but
yeah.
timing beats speed. So Tank had that counter. That was all that timing.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
My cousin said some crazy stuff like Tank don't have good footwork. Tank is just this and this that, and I'm like, what, bro? He had to renege on all that bullshit. Like,
He showed that he could box when he
bro,
fought Ryan Garcia. I mean, he been showed it, but now the haters got to see that he really can box.
Every time Tank fight, I become more of a fan of his. Every time Tank fight, because I was way off. I was out on Tank when him and Broner were dancing around in that circle. I was like, nah, I'm cool on that bull. But every time I see him fight, like
You
I
always
become
say that.
more of a fan.
Right, yeah.
But I can't burn that image in my head.
I,
mm-mm.
I still got Tank out of all of the 135ers, you know what I'm saying? But just that one guy that I feel as though would beat Tank, and that's Shakur.
I don't even think that's even a thing anymore.
What you mean? What
Yeah,
you mean?
I agree.
You don't think
Uh,
I agree.
it can't? It's not going to happen, or it can't? Is
Not that it's not going to happen, but like, not to say that Shakur got to fight somebody else to be able to fight Tank, but like,
tested?
Shakur need to be tested, he need to be proven, and that's just like what Devin Haney on right now. Like Devin Haney fighting Lomachenko right now. They
Yeah,
going, I say Lomachenko old, he ain't got it no more, and this shit. I just feel like Devin Haney about to beat the brakes off of Lomachenko, and they gonna call him old. But at the same time, like I just feel like, these guys, if they not fighting each other, they need to fight somebody who's a proven
Yeah,
opponent. You understand? And Shakur Stevenson, we only seen Shakur Stevenson body stuff. You understand? Like
yeah.
I never seen where he faced adversity. I never seen where he got in the trenches.
And
for
I've
sure,
never seen him in
for
the
sure.
big light the way like Tank, like when he was at 130, why didn't he get that Leo Santa Cruz fight? He could have got that Leo Santa Cruz fight at 130.
Who Shakur?
That would
Yeah,
have been
sure.
a good fight for him at
That'd have
130.
been a crazy joint for him.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Yeah,
What would he have done? You know what I mean?
I don't know
yeah,
why he ain't get
exactly.
that. They never said nothing
Leo
about
Santa
that
Cruz.
when he was at 130. They never spoke about that or mentioned his name.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out what his camp is doing. Because,
Yeah,
like, well, why did he get a Gary Russell fight?
yeah.
Right.
But in the same time, like now that he had 135, he's calling everybody out. So it's not like he's not saying like he's calling
Yeah,
them
but
these guys out.
it just feel like he's coming late to dinner or something. Like these
Yeah,
dudes are
cause they
already
already
in
set up. They
the
already got fights set up. And oh
yeah.
man, well,
What
we'll
about
see.
what about the boy Fulton?
Frank Martin. Oh, Fulton.
Oh yeah, Fulton. I
Fulton.
can't wait
He's
to
at
He won
beat the shit out of
anyway.
anyway. I can't wait.
he what?
He's at like a 120
He's
something.
gonna beat that Asian guy anyway.
Yeah, Fulton. He had lighter weight class. But
Okay.
yeah, anyway is the guy
Fulton
they
is at
caught.
125.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's fighting a monster. The guy
He
they
like
called him, that Chinese guy they called a monster.
okay.
And I hate that they call him the monster because there ain't nobody at 119 pounds ain't no monster to me. That's a little kid.
Uh
You still got to hold his hand and go to school at 119, 119 pounds.
yeah.
Mm.
Kids section, my boy.
You got to sit at the kiddie table. You ain't no monster. Come on,
Fulton,
man.
Fulton gonna
People's
whoop his
girls weigh
ass.
the.
Way
If you have
more
a
down.
skinny girlfriend, you have a skinny girlfriend. She weighs about 125.
Yeah, real right. Yo, one day I was saying, like Tank win, and
you
it's a shit.
you breaking up a little bit. Though. I can't hear the last thing you just.
I said that Tank don't gain nothing from this win. Like it's really nothing he gained in this win, and
He did though. What you mean?
nah, he ain't really gained nothing, bro. Everybody knew he was going to knock.
No, that's a good resume though. That's a good resume.
Popularity because
Ain't
it's
nobody got no belts and nothing, but that's
because
two big
because,
names. That's on his
because
resume.
he gained
Why
a
is
little
Ryan,
popularity because
why
of
does Ryan Garcia have a big name? Who proven have he fought?
he got that whole country behind him. He got that whole country and he got that giant on. Remember Ryan Garcia had commercials. He had Gatorade and all that. So he
He
get that.
Mark.
Huh? He got that online presence, and they wanted him to be the face of boxing.
Yeah, and that's why I said Gervonta don't really gain nothing from knocking this baby out, man. This dude was a baby in the ring, bro. The only thing is he got another chance. He moved to a weight class. It's like it never happened. when he moved to a weight class, it's like it's going to be
Oh
like
well,
it never.
yeah, I mean, they still going to love Ryan. Like they still love Lomachenko. And before he even got a loss, he got a loss, and they still was like, when they didn't even recognize that lose. They pretend like they didn't see that loss. But with Ryan Garcia, he only got one loss, man. He definitely could bounce back. And like he said, he gather up some more wins, and he won another rematch. He won another fight with Tank. Probably they might see each other down the line or something like that. He was saying.
And the best thing about it is these dudes are only like 25.
Yeah, they still young. Yep.
They they still got like a good 10 years left of quality. They're still in their prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think it's good for his resume, and even for Ryan Garcia's resume. Like, at least he did. I mean, he did okay against Tank, and if he could bounce back and learn from that, he could become a way better fighter. Like everybody say, when at the Canelo Fort Mayweather, after that fight, Canelo just shot out the roof. He was on some other shit.
Yeah,
He
I
took
mean,
he
and
took a little pointers from Mayweather. Like you can see it when he fighting. He do a little shoulder roll sometime. Like, oh, he got that from Mayweather.
Canelo's
He
the biggest box office
he
draw.
learned the lesson in that fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Canelo. Is he still box office draw?
Yeah, he still but he gotta stop fighting those same Triple G. He can't fight Triple G again because that's almost as
Yeah.
that's
That's
almost as
like,
bad as fighting David Adevanizian or something.
mm, yeah.
Nobody want to see that shit.
Mm.
So hopefully this next fight is supposed to be what, Earl?
Nah, next fight is Devin Haney.
Oh yeah, Haney and Lomachenko.
Yep.
But
Uh,
then they give Earl a date. I don't know who he's fighting, but doesn't Earl have like June 7th or 17th or some?
that June 17th what came out, and then it left. It left. It came out and then it left. That was some
All this clickbait shit again.
YouTube. That's YouTuber stuff. Like, yeah, a bunch of clickbait, and they saying that Terrence and Earl's happening, and then, oh, bad news is not happening, and then the next video, good news, it is happening. Like, back and forth. I
I'm not
started
hearing
I
nothing
start
out about
Listen, I
Keith
started
Thurman.
ignoring all that. I ignore all of them. When I see them pop up on my timeline, I ignore it until I see like an actual Earl say it, or Terrence, or his one of his team members say it. I'm not listening to what everybody else saying, because it's false information.
And Blue Blood, you gotta listen to like 50 minutes of him talk about everything before he even get to the topic.
No, he gotta break down
Five-time
the
champion
yeah.
Terrence Crawford, uh, 5'7", 200, 140 pounds, was 47-pound champion. He was 140
Social
champion,
security number
undisputed.
204. No, he definitely break down the whole fighter and everything they accomplished before he even speak about what the video about the story. That's funny, yo. But yeah, right. Whatchamacallit is next. Devin Haney and Lomachenko, and like I said, this is like a tournament at 135 to me. Like, we might as well throw Frank Martin in there and Shakur in there, all of them, because like C's was saying, and I agree that Shakur got to be proven. Like, he haven't been tested for real, and everybody they put in front of him was just, well, the one boy that was supposed to be like a test, the guy that was fighting with under that's in Terrence Crawford camp. What's his name? Uh,
Not not Rashidi Speedy. It's the
I
K.
can't.
His name was a K.
Yeah, I can't remember the boy name, but he was with Terrence Crawford, and like Bomac was, I think Bomac his trainer or something like that. And Shakur just made that look easy. But he need like a test. Not, you know what I mean, they're supposed to be he need like
You
with
need a
big name. I feel like the tournament should begin. Like, he should get a name. The next fight should be like a name. like somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan and Tank already started it. They started the tournament. Ryan
Well, they're
was
Yeah,
gonna hide Ryan. Ryan's next fight is gonna be about against somebody who's gonna give his a tomato can to get his confidence back.
yeah, I can see that. I can see
Because
that. But even
that's
though he
that's De La Hoya's cash cow. He don't. I don't even know if the zone and De La Hoya got anybody else.
But it's funny how they know where to be found right at the Ryan loses, at the
yo,
Ryan take a loss.
yo,
His trainer, Bernard Hopkins, they all skated.
real rap.
But
They
check
do.
it, after the fight, the conference, after the fight, they wasn't there.
They probably dropped him, bro.
That's corny. That's corny.
Hey, De La Hoya got knocked out by to Bernard from Bernard with that body shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, the irony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said he hit me on the button. Hit him on the button, right? Bam. Damn. All right. I was hyped for that fight too. I mean, I don't know. Like I know what they sold. That was what Tank's biggest fight. I mean, as far as sellouts,
Uh
Was it?
uh
that was his first big Vegas fight. That was his first time headlining the Vegas joint. Because normally he's what in New York.
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna like
He's in the
sell
Garden.
they well yeah, they definitely sold out. Tank did say that was his one of his toughest fights. I think he was just being nice because I seen Tank
I mean,
get
because he was thinking like who else was even. He was trying to think who could beat Ryan that he fought. Not
yeah
Gamboa. Gamboa's like, oh, maybe Ryan could beat Gamboa too, because everybody's just running through Gamboa these days.
yeah he like he a gatekeeper right he a gatekeeper
Yeah, he's
now.
definitely a gatekeeper,
Man,
collecting some shit.
he got bad wheels, man. They say he got bad hamstrings, and quads, and all.
For real.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
He like a young old motherfucker.
so Gambola never was the same at the just took his first L to Terrence.
You know what would be a good money fight that they could definitely meet at 140 because they both like fight at 140. I would like to see Broner and Garcia.
What, Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Adrian Broner.
Ryan Garcia might knock him the fuck out.
I
Oh,
would want him. I would want that. I would want that.
that'll get his confidence back. Cabrona
He
gonna
would,
talk shit. Cabrona
he,
gonna talk the most shit, and then
You
that's
know
when
that's gonna sell tickets.
bro. He
yeah
would. Ryan would knock him the fuck out, bro.
yeah
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Wait, has he been knocked out? I know he's been dropped.
Cabrona
Yeah,
he
but
been
has he been knocked out?
knocked
I
out
know he was.
cold. No, cause Marquez was whatchamacallit then
What's his name?
was it Madonna
Climbing the ropes.
Madonna
I
Climb-
done.
Yeah, yeah,
Madonna
Oh,
yeah.
Donna.
Yeah,
yeah.
he gave him like brain. He like messed him up. He like beat him up bad. Like, but he didn't knock him out cool. But he just he had his mind somewhere else. He beat him up so bad that he ain't know where we is at. He like, are we in the ring? Where we at? Like, yeah, Broner was really confused. Like he was in the ring looking around. Like, what happened? He just got beat up.
He said, "Call Floyd. They jumped me."
Yeah, it was looking bad for Broner that night. He was all
All
over the
right,
place. He was all over the place.
all right.
Yeah, I would get a Ryan Garcia Adrian Broner fight because it would sell tickets.
I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
they Broner will hype up the fight like that, and when it come to that, yeah. But on paper and like
like
how the pop,
as far as boxing's concerned, like him fighting Regis Prograis is not gonna sell as much as like it's gonna fix the natural order of things, but it's not gonna sell. I'm trying to think of what's gonna sell.
it will be entertaining. It will be entertaining. But when it come, what it sell?
Like Gary Antoine Russell, that's just for boxing fans. They're still
Yeah,
undercard type fighters
it's
because
some
they're not.
fights is like for the strict like a diehard boxing fan. Like people like
Those are
who that?
undercard. Those are
Yeah,
undercard fighters.
but for Broner that'd be like for entertaining.
Yeah, they're not pay per view. They're just like regular Showtime or whatever. Just you're not going to pay per view. Those type of fights.
Yeah, yeah. So what you say was next for Tank?
He gotta see what's next on the menu. He don't know if he
See
take
this winner,
he don't know if he taking the winner out of
Haney Loma.
yeah, Haney Loma or whoever else, whatever look right paperwork wise.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
don't think
right.
Yeah,
nobody Tank though. Nobody's seeing Tank.
yeah. I don't got nobody.
I'm letting y'all know now. We betting money if y'all down, if y'all ready for that. When
Shakur.
yeah, when Shakur get in the mix, when he get in the mix, we gonna bet.
That's
Cause I think
cool.
yeah, we gonna bet that. Cause I think
I saw
I
Shakur
think
kind of get.
I think Frank Martin's gonna probably be his first big fight. Well, on for a boxing fan, Shakur and Frank Martin, that'd be like part of the tournament. Whoever won
I don't
between them two.
I don't even think Shakur Stevenson will beat Devin Haney.
Mm.
Oh shit. I don't hold. I don't know why I don't hold Haney in high regard at all.
And
Haney is the best pure boxer out of the three. He just don't have the power.
that's see that fight is gonna be like who
That's how
got
I
the
look at
best def.
Shakur though.
I'm gonna look
That's
at
how I
that
look at
fight like
Shakur.
when Shakur fight Devin Haney, I'm watching that fight like who's gonna have the best defense, and it's gonna be like Shakur going he going to hit and not get hit the most out of that whole fight. It's probably be one of the boringest fights. A
Bro, you
whole chess match for 12,
just
12 rounds.
just seen Tank go in there with a baby and just let him do what he want to do till it was time for him to strike like a snake, bro. Like,
Yeah,
bro, he the best, bro. There's nobody's fucking with him, bro. There's nobody.
I mean, because those are taller, bigger dudes than Tank. Like you got who did Brandon Figueroa that he fought, then Ryan Garcia, then Rolly Romero, Rolly, and then the other Garcia. Those are like tall, like 5'10" people that's 5'10" and really could fight at 147. His last 4 or 5 fights, people were really naturally 147 pounders, and they're fighting, squeezing their way down to 135, fighting Tank.
And that's another
So
thing that Tank do
if he gets
good.
a Shakur, if he fights a little dude, that power is just gonna
No,
like if he didn't have that hurt hand,
that's what I'm
Cruz would have been out of there.
Listen, you think
yeah,
Shakur can take a Gervonta Davis punch
yeah, yeah.
with no with no pads on?
Yeah, I think Shakur could take a punch. I mean
Not,
I seen him get
remember
hit.
Tank said he cracked him and he cracked Shakur back in sparring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shakur said that was a lie, but
yeah,
whatever. Whatever. I
yeah,
mean, listen. Look, you think he could take a Gervonta Davis punch, bro?
yeah. I do.
Yo, bro, this
I
the
think
second. So this like the second. This the second fight Gervonta to knock somebody out with a punch that wasn't supposed to be the final blow.
no, yeah, that body shot was crazy. I didn't think that was going.
In the
Yeah,
fight, it was
I,
a flow.
I it was just like the right spot at the right time. Cause
He
then you got
vibrated
Ryan. You had
back.
Ryan throwing a punch too at the same time. So that probably took more out of him by him trying to throw that punch and then getting hit to the body with your arm out like that. Mm,
He vibrated his back fat, bro.
mm. And I forgot to mention that. I wanted to say that was smart that Tank uses his height to his advantage. And that was when I said Tank kept ducking low every time he threw a punch. And Ryan, all them hooks that Ryan's known for catching everybody with, kept going right overhead, kept missing them. Cause Tank knew that, and he used his height to his advantage. Cause Ryan, a taller fighter, and he is supposed to be working that jab more. Ryan was supposed to have been working his jabs. He was supposed to have been using his height to his advantage, his height, but he wasn't. Not as good as Tank was using his height to his advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So Tank,
and I think
his whole camp, however they planned that shit perfect.
Yeah. And
see, I
once Brian Garcia came in there, he wasn't initiating the jab. It
Yeah,
was a long night.
see. I knew things were mental with Ryan. I knew he was a little scared. I saw it in him, and I was like, if he goes, because he got that he cried that mental illness stuff and retired that one time,
Yep.
and I knew he was going to respect Tank too
and
much.
it messes
He
with
respect.
his. Go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad.
He was a little too scared. That's why he wasn't throwing that jab.
And
Those counters were hurting him.
yeah, also that messes up that messes with his head when he get knocked down. Cause the same thing that happened with Campbell.
Hmm
He said kind of messed him up in the head, and I mean he did bounce back with the Campbell joint, but this messed him up in the head too early in the fight, and then now he hesitating. He not going to just come in like, hold on. He's smarter than what I think he is, and he's countering on. He's taking the advantage of of what I'm doing. He's countering on that when I do that. I couldn't figure out the word I was trying to use, but I mean,
What's that? He was anticipating.
capitalizing off
Yeah,
of that,
capitalizing on
yeah,
it.
off of his mistake, and he kept
I
doing
think
it.
he came in with too much respect. He wasn't loose. He wasn't fighting with fun. He was just like too nervous and worried about getting hit. Like he
I
didn't look
think in the beginning he
relaxed.
wasn't though. In the beginning he wasn't scared. When like I was the
Yeah, yeah,
first round
yeah.
when he was throwing them flurries when he was trying he got overconfident. He got too excited, and that's when he got
That's
caught.
what he needed. That's
And
what he
then
needed.
and then he got humbled, and then he got scared. Then he got back to us. Hold up, and me
Yeah,
hesitating on that.
the best Ryan Garcia is a cocky Ryan Garcia. He don't like
That's a fact.
if he's humble and he's he talked himself out the fight.
Yeah, he overthinking it now because he got quick hands. So the same way you quick with your hands, you gotta be mentally quick too. And
Like like that. I don't like that trainer he had. I don't like that trainer he had. He looked like a racist, but that dude looked like a Klans member. I don't know.
no,
He
why
should
would
have.
I look at him? I think I think that too. Like he do look like yeah. I don't know how much you could talk about that on YouTube, but yeah, he looked like
Yeah.
one of them members. He looked like one of the members.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, no, that ain't a good. That's not a good man. Like you need somebody who's going to hype him up and make him believe his own. His own. Like he needed somebody who's going to hype him up and make him really believe in himself more than he
Oh,
believed. Like, yeah, he needed a hype man. Maybe he needed Floyd in his corner.
he needed somebody who really believed in him.
Yeah,
His team bailed on him, bro.
That was bad. That was a bad job.
Yeah, his
yeah,
team, bro.
yeah,
And
They
this probably
wasn't
this
they
probably the
wasn't
most.
at the conference when Ryan was like, I just want to thank God and Jesus made this happen. Like they wasn't there. They wasn't in the
Yeah,
conference.
yeah, that's not cool, bro.
The shake Tank's hand. Congratulations, Tank. Nothing. They didn't get in the ring when nothing. They just left. I heard Mayweather and them was like pointing at them like ah. You
yeah,
know they said Mayweather and everybody was like pointing at Oscar and them like got you again.
yeah. If Ryan had if he had Rolly's arrogance,
Hmm.
like you could, like I could see that,
Yeah.
like
So
like
Tank,
Ryan don't really believe in himself like that. You could like he hyped himself up. He was showing off for Mike Tyson, but you can tell like he don't really trust himself. He don't really believe in himself. I
Hey,
can just see that.
Tank
I
beat
didn't,
him in a mental game.
I didn't know Tank was that old.
What's he? What 29, 30,
28, 20,
28.
28.
28?
Tank
I
said
didn't.
when
What you say? Who?
no Tank said when he dropped him with that body shot when Ryan was like on his knee looking up. Tank said he was doing his mind thing with him. He was saying, "Oh, get
Get
back
up.
up, go ahead, get back up, yeah, get back up.
He's
Come
like,
on, get back
no.
up." And Tank and Ryan Garcia was just like
Said no.
stayed on his knee,
He's
and
like, no.
and they asked him about that in the press conference. Like, was there anything else that kept you down? Like they was, you can hear they was trying to get to him, like to get him to talk about that. He was like, no, I could have got back up, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to get. I didn't want to get. I want to be able to fight again. I don't want to get injured. Basically saying he could have
Yeah.
got back up, but
That thing
Tank is a
collapsed his
good
lung.
Tank is a good finisher. And if you getting back up and you're not 100%, Tank is most definitely going to finish you.
Yeah,
So
he didn't want to go night night.
so now they're going to clown Ryan for quitting.
No, see, but look, even Roberto Duran said no mas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sometimes with a shot to the body, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you just in your body know, like you getting back up just to be a punch. Like you can't even hold your hands up because your hands at your body. Like
And
so,
the
then
head goes down with the body.
that's just gonna be a headshot. Bow.
See, but you know that's their weakness. I mean, De La Hoya went down with it. Like Lou Duval. That's Roy Jones broke the bull. What's his name's ribs and
But I
fractured
think
his.
a vet know how to get up and still survive. Keith Thurman. He got up and
No.
survived damn near a whole
Keith
round
Thurman
at the body
survived the
shot.
body shot.
Yeah, Keith Thurman survived the body. He survived that. He's known, but
That was
he's
a
known.
headshot. That was a headshot from
I'm not.
Pacquiao.
No,
It was
no,
a
I'm not.
doubled
No,
up jack.
yeah, I'm not talking about the when Pacquiao knocked him down. I'm talking about what fight was that? Keith Thurman got. I think it was probably a nobody, but Earl and everybody. The fight went in another fight when he came back, but I don't know if that. But I think
He didn't get knocked down. He didn't get knocked
it
down,
was
but
a body shot. And he was like backing up like this, like
yeah. But
grabbing,
when
holding
somebody get
onto the
knocked
rope.
down,
There's certain ways
like
you could.
people get knocked, people get chased off of you. But when a body shot actually take you down, there's very few people that come back off the body shot.
Yeah, oh yeah, get back up.
When
Yeah.
when they take you all the way down, I'm trying to think of. I can't remember any time I've seen somebody get back up from a body shot unless they get put right back down in that same fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like survive. Nobody who's gotten up off of a body shot, knocked down, survived the rest of the fight. Like Kell Brook got knocked down on the body, and then he just stayed down. Eventually.
Yeah, but I just feel like a fight like that at that level, I feel like you quit. I feel like you could have did something, man. At like a like
When when I got hit,
grab,
when I was sparring, when I was sparring
he
with
said he could have got up. He said he could have
Charles
got up.
Brewer, yeah, you can, you still have it, but like his lung had to get the air back in it.
Yeah, I know.
His lungs still. So you're going. What you going to run around and not have no air in your lung? What you going to defend yourself when you have no air in your lung?
How much time was it left on the clock? It was like
I don't
a couple of
10
seconds.
seconds would have like that 10 like that when imagine drowning because you can't breathe or you have an asthma
I
attack.
got hit to the body before. I know, but I'm just
Imagine trying to fight while you're having an asthma attack.
Mm-hmm.
That joint was crazy. He wouldn't have been able to get up. He hit him in his kidney.
Yeah.
Murdered.
Yeah, and the kidney punch. He's gonna be peeing blood.
Yep.
He's gonna be peeing blood for a few days.
Exactly.
And you're not getting hit by just a regular dude. You're getting hit by a tank.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a slick one. That was nice how they.
And I mean, like even Bernard Hopkins wasn't no devastating puncher, but he caught De La Hoya on the right spot.
That right spot going down, your body going. and that was a late reaction too. Like he felt that, then he backed up a little bit. He said, "Oh, hold up, my body." His body just
Mhm.
told him to. I mean,
He did the James Harden and did the Tebow. He did the
are they,
two.
they say he proposed. They say he proposed to Tank in the
Yeah,
ring.
he did the step back, and then he did the Tim Tebow. Like, oh my God,
He said,
him?
"Would you?" He said, "Would you marry me?"
The best thing in the world is to watch all the Hispanic people online cursing oh, this is making all the excuses. Like
Oh,
they can, they're so biased.
yo,
They're so biased and so
what
racist.
excuses you
Like
hear about Ryan? You heard some excuses already?
no, they say, oh, he's not
The
real
weight,
Mexican. Like, yeah, the weight drain. He's not a real Mexican. Or he's a punk. Like they turned on him.
yeah, they can't say nothing about the weight dehydration because he signed them papers.
Like, I mean, it's one thing to root for your people, but I mean, well, what about the sport of boxing, man? Well,
Yeah,
like when our fighters take a loss, we know, like Deontay Wilder when he lost to
Tyson,
Tyson
Fury.
Fury, I like he just lost. I can't. I wanted to make excuses, but I can't ride. You got in the ring with that man.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear
I
about what you wore to the ring was too heavy.
yeah, yeah. I ran with that the glove excuse for a minute too. Yeah, the glove was kind of bending and looking crazy in that joint. What was the second fight? I was running
Hmm.
with that. I was running with that. I was watching all the YouTube videos. I was running with it. But
And
yeah,
Canelo, and anything Canelo, yeah, they gonna make the excuses for Canelo every time too.
Yeah.
Like
it it was in
that
the
horse
meat.
meat didn't have no steroids in it.
It was in the meat.
It was in the meat.
Pause. Mhm.
I don't even like
Yeah.
that nickname Canelo though, because they calling that grown man Little Cinnamon.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the,
I
in the
Oh,
Spanish, it just
yeah,
feel weird. In Spanish, they calling this man Little Cinnamon
yeah, I
because
ain't know that's
he's a
that's
man.
it.
But like,
what would you,
share, subscribe. Any
oh,
questions anybody got?
I was about to say, what would you like to see from Gervonta Davis?
The Lomachenko
What, a fight?
Haney winner.
A fight? What fight? Where I like to see? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the winner between Haney and Lomachenko will make the most sense.
Okay.
I mean, and then he can't go up but so much. Yeah, we're gonna
I think he's
end this.
I don't think he's going up. He's staying at 135. He might go to 140. He might
Yeah, I
bounce.
think at
He might
140.
bounce back and forth from 140 to 135. But that's about it.
I mean, there's like a good 6, 7 fights left in Tank where that makes sense. It's about
Yeah,
6 or 7 fights left that make sense, and I'm like maybe fighting Regis Prograis or somebody a little later down the line, or Tiafimo, or getting those fights, and then at 34 he should be able to retire
yeah, just about.
unless it's some new prospects because
He
he's
already
beating the top of the line people.
he
He can get
proven
a Shakur
himself.
fight.
He definitely proven
Yeah,
himself.
like he just worked his way through the resume.
Yeah, he legend.
And
But
then
yeah,
what's going on? Boots' name has gotten real quiet. I don't want Boots' name to die out. What's going on with our man Boots?
I don't even know what's next for him. But
Yeah, what's for Boots?
Well, somebody named Karen, he couldn't put him down.
we got
uh,
yeah, we gotta find
yeah,
out what's next for Boots.
that
And,
was a runner. That Karen was a runner.
mm.
He's a track star. But
Well, so we got we like comments. We got Big Bear ducking us right now because all the shit he was talking about.
yeah. The
He
Tank
ducking.
fans got real quiet. I mean,
He
not
the
the
Ryan Garcia
Garcia
fans.
fans.
He
King
ducking.
Ryan.
So we got our duckers for our duck people ducking the show and all that. Well, it's all good.
Yep.
He talked to Ryan and Ford. I even gave him a cover and everything for the video. But yeah,
Crazy.
this cool breeze, and this is episode 32.
Razor Rod checking out. No cap.
No cap boxing.
No cap boxing. This is another one. See y'all again.
Deuces.
Deuce.